Harry had said that he would be staying in royal accommodation. Now, the palace was then forced to say, well, we have offered royal accommodation, but we haven't been told if he's accepted the offer yet. Fast forward to last Friday, the big operational note came out from Montecito about Harry and Meghan's visit. They're still saying they're planning to bring the children with them. But interestingly, that they have an operational note at all, really, given that's how the palace operates. That's a sort of document that they put out before any official engagements. But in that, they said that the family will be staying in palace, a mix of palace and private accommodation. Again, on Sunday, I spoke to somebody very close to the palace who said, we still don't know if they've accepted that offer of accommodation.
Prince Harry's expected to arrive in the UK next month to mark a year to go before the Invictus Games. It still isn't clear who's coming with him. Will Meghan join him? What about his children? Will they see their grandfather, the King? Let's talk to the Times Royal editor, Kate Mansey. Morning, Kate.
Morning, Stig.
Do you ever feel you're just commentating on this sort of a soap opera here? This is a sort of classic soap opera material, this, isn't it?
Well, the Duke of Sussex is supposed to come to the UK next week, on next Tuesday. But already we've had that kind of ping pong ball back and forth, haven't we, of the briefings, what will happen, how will it happen? Now, it all began a couple of weeks ago when he said he was going to plan to bring his two children with him. Archie and Lilibet haven't seen the King since 2022, the Platinum Jubilee. So there was a lot of discussion and excitement about whether there'd be a big family reunion. But of course, things are never quite that simple, are they? So Harry had said that he would be staying in royal accommodation. Now, the palace was then forced to say, well, we have offered royal accommodation, but we haven't been told if he's accepted the offer yet. Fast forward to last Friday, the big operational note came out from Montecito about Harry and Meghan's visit. They're still saying they're planning to bring the children with them. But interestingly, that they have an operational note at all, really, given that's how the palace operates. That's a sort of document that they put out before any official engagements. But in that, they said that the family will be staying in palace, a mix of palace and private accommodation. Again, on Sunday, I spoke to somebody very close to the palace who said, we still don't know if they've accepted that offer of accommodation. So there's always this kind of back and forth before any kind of Harry visit. In amongst all this, of course, his long-running battle to get UK police security when he's in the UK continues, really. He faced defeat, if you remember, in the High Court last year, where he was told, no, you're not entitled to automatic police security anymore, you're not a working member of the royal family anymore. But since then, he's asked to have his security status reviewed. We now know that that process hasn't been complete, so he's in a position whereby he might decide that it's not right to bring the children, and there's this sort of limbo land. But all of this, of course, adds much excitement to his visit. And we're all talking about it, aren't we? So
people read about it, Kate. I know. I always look at the most read, and it's always there. I mean, if you're a semi-successful actress and jam maker, and someone who once wrote a pretty successful memoirist, do you need an operation note when you decide to go on holiday? I mean, is that not the farce of all of this? They're neither Nan and Abell here. They're neither Arthur nor Martha. They're neither the royal family nor a private couple, and so we kind of in this slightly embarrassing middle ground.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? They've been on a lot of foreign tours and visits, and they all play from that kind of royal playbook that Harry, told us he wanted to get away from 6 years ago. But actually, when you look at their engagements as they're known, they all follow that kind of royal, that royal model. So he's still sort of playing into that system. I mean, it should be an exciting time for Harry. Next year, his Invictus Games, the tournament for wounded servicemen and women, will be held in Birmingham. So the purpose of this visit this summer is the 1 year to go anniversary, to get everybody excited about that. But of course, the games seem to be now in the shadow when we're all discussing whether he'll see the King. We don't understand that he, has any contact with Prince William, and that relationship's, we're not even discussing whether you'll see Prince William. It's a moot point. There's not on speaking terms at all.
Oh, and the thing is, the soap opera aspect is just there for all to see. Kate, you do a great job. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, pleasure.
That's Kate Mansey there, the Times Royal editor.